So I urge the government, instead of all this praying to rain, let's pray for wisdom. Let's pray to have brain so that we can drill water and irrigate our land. Kuna ukame Kenya, and people are suffering. Animals are dying. People are dying from hunger. There's no food. It's a lot of problems. We came from a problem, pandemic, and now tumeingia uchumi. Things are really, really, really hard for Kenyan people. And a few days ago, we've seen politicians calling pastors and churches to come together and pray for the country. Well, I'm a Christian, and don't get me wrong, I believe that God has an answer to every problem, but God will not do things that we can do it on our own. We can blame God on the things that we are neglecting to do as a nation. And the reason I'm saying this is because currently I'm in Arizona. And for those who have lived in US, they know the kind of environment Arizona is. This is a dry land. It's a desert, actually. And here in Phoenix, there are people about probably close to 7 million people in entire Arizona. So it's a huge, huge, huge state. And it's dry. I was checking the reports about the weather condition in Arizona. It rains only about 30 days. If you count from January to December, if you count, it's not gonna be like a rainy season that rains every day, but probably 30 times only in 1 year. Where do Arizona people get water? And why these people, you have never seen the government complaining, crying, and saying, hey, we don't have rain, it's so dry. Why? Why so? Because in Kenya, we are lucky because it rains probably even more than half the, maybe 3, 4, 5 months, even in drier places like Turkana, it still rains at some point. But what is the problem with us? What is going on in Kenya? Because when we go and pray, God cannot do things that we are capable of doing because of our negligence as a country. Why? Because even if you go to Nairobi, where there is a lot of rivers, there is a river crossing Nairobi, but still people are struggling. They don't have water. What is the problem? This is what I think. As a country, we have got no excuse as to why people living in Samburu do not have water. Same thing with Maasai. Same thing with Turkana. Because you cannot tell me a country like Kenya cannot afford to buy drilling machines, and yet we are spending millions of money. These are the things that the government should be doing for the common people, and not giving whatever we call social programs that are not helping us to develop economically. I've spoke a lot about the socialism issues in Kenya. But now, talking about the water, providing water, that's the work of the government. And drilling water for people, Baringo, every constituency, instead of giving us all this stupid CDF, give us water and let people do farming, and they will get money to, pay their school fees and what have you. So what I'm saying in a nutshell is that we have no reason as to why we are crying all day, Hakuna mvua. Hakuna mvua, Arizona. I've lived in New Mexico. It doesn't rain. It's entirely dry. But I can tell you for a fact, I've never lost water even for a single day. I flush my bathroom, my toilet. I take shower every day. I drink water every day, and I don't struggle. I don't leave my house to go and struggle to get water. but a country that we cannot provide water to the people, clean water. What the hell is wrong with us? So I urge the government, instead of all this praying to rain, let's pray for wisdom. Let's pray to have brain so that we can drill water and irrigate our land. We don't need to pray for God to bring us water. No, we have water already. We have plenty of rivers, lakes, oceans, and we have water underground. So we don't need to pray for rain. Let's pray for brain. That's my appeal. Because go to Samburu, drill water in every community, and let people enjoy water. And we won't be talking here. Every year we're calling for prayer. We're gonna be saying, hey, there is a disaster. We're calling for investors to come and help us. Help us for being careless. Anyway, thank you so much. This is a